Hello. So today we're going to talk about Solarpunk philosophy. So I wrote down some notes in my we only have one notebook. And so here's a little scripting, a little bit of notes. It says Solarpunk philosophy. A fusion of politics and art, a hopeful vision of the future, an earthbound movement calling on the past to find balance in our future. Human and egocentric futurism is Solarpunk's face. Its DIY-made aesthetics makes it all the better, based on nature, inspired by Asian and African art influences, mainly architecture and I guess natural building styles. In simple words, is to have an earth-honoring world while still expanding the human creative force, to build community, to make art, to be shepherds of this earth. And I think a big part of Solarpunk is just what I say at the end of a lot of my videos or my descriptions, is that we're trying to have life imitate art in the way of the ideas and the diagrams and the pictures that we see in our inspiration boards when it comes to Solarpunk, and really letting it fuel our, human thinking brain of constantly being creative, to think of new ways of being more earth conscious. Like this is my garden chart for my garden this spring. I have a whole list of Solarpunk's ideas, and I think a lot of it is living true to your own traditional heritage, for me at least, while also thinking of new ways to use the already existing technology when it comes to environmentalism, solar panels, hydropower, kinetic power, and thinking of more creative ways to use them in your everyday lives. I have whole sections of charts and diagrams for hydropower and water systems that I'm hoping to put in my future home. I think it's really good to get a notebook like this to really create your kind of own Solarpunk philosophy. There are lots of books out there. Quite a few of them are in Spanish, but I think you can find some English translations. I think in maybe one of my next videos I'll review some of those books, but I need to go and find them. I already have I'm doing my garden in some seed bombs, so I've got all these books on the natural, wildflowers and seeds and trees and stuff right now. But yeah, the main philosophy is just honoring the earth, honoring what our ancestors and what our heritage has said about the earth, and really using them. And one of the big things I think is most Solarpunk, and I think humans in general would have always gone to this road, is the fact that most of the largest forests in this world are all human cultivated forest. The Amazon is looking more and more like it's a human cultivated forest. The redwood forest, things like that. They become wild as it gone, but humans have always been a part of the earth's ebbs and flows, of how our forests and how our jungles grow. And so it's really about re-putting yourself back in that ebb and flow and taking ourselves back to nature while using what we've learned. You leave mom's house, you come back with the things you've learned, bringing technology, bringing our intelligence, bringing the fruits of the labor of the earth to produce us, and bringing them back to keep being shepherds of this earth. And so that's a lot of the main philosophies about Solarpunk. There's a lot more, well said things and stuff when it comes to Solarpunk. And it comes from a lot of theories like, punk is all about being against corporations and stuff, and that's a big part of it, I feel like. is understanding that we can only do so much when it comes to our individual actions. Our individual actions are important for our personal lives and our personal growth, and the next 7 generations in our families. But corporate greed and corporate issues when it comes to demolishing our environment are serious. And that to me is one of the biggest punk parts of Solarpunk, is petitioning against these corporations, is going against them as much as you can. Support small businesses, and give back to the earth as much as you can, and be Solarpunk. So yeah, that's my little bit of Solarpunk philosophy and what my understanding of it is, and hopefully giving you a few ideas and thoughts about how you can create more of your own personal philosophy. I truly believe in having a personal moral philosophy, a personal philosophy, treating yourself like you're intelligent, and get those juices flowing. All right, bye. Let life imitate art.